It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Ervin Santana is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
For Kansas City, center fielder, number 6.
And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Minneapolis. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
It is so nice, Matt, to win that home opener. You know the next day the crowd is going to be hyped. Everybody's talking baseball in the city, and now you're back for Game 2.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup, was able to foul it off, but that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with it. So I don't know what he's looking for something harder probably.
Santana is there, and he has it for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Now the pitch. Paulo Orlando comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. To first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, first baseman number 35.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. One and one coming now to Hosmer. And the changeup is way low that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A high fastball is in there.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. KC down in order. It's the Royals nothing. Twins come. Hamill will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year is a little under 4, but the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Well, here you are, Game 2. You try to get into somewhat of a routine. You know, Game 1, you got so many people opening day throwing out first pitch, ceremony for dignitaries, you name it. That's not the real flow to a game. Now Game 2, even though you're on the road, you want to try to get into a little bit of a routine, and maybe that'll help them win this game.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And there to take it in is Gordon for route number 2. Here's Brian Dozier now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Miguel Sano would be next. Grounded back up the middle. There is Escobar. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. We are still scoreless. In is Jorge Soler. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The designated hitter, Jorge
into the windup
Soler.
and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Left fielder number 4.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. 9 base hits in 40 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now Gordon awaits the 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 6th, the catcher, number
Stepping
13.
up to the plate, Salvador Perez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th. Third baseman,
so
number
bases
8.
are empty here with
Mike
2 gone.
Moustakas.
And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rosario. Gone! A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. First home run of the campaign for him as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Batting 8.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
Alcides Escobar.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Oh, that's the one you're talking to yourself. Sit down, ball. Sit down, ball. Just a little blooper to center, and it fell in.
With Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Santana will go over to first here, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And Santana with a rare display of wildness there as it's back to the screen. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Set to deal on 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Miguel
Into the windup and the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
The 1-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5". He took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. So stepping in, Max Kepler. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hosmer is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's Joe Mauer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 home to Mauer. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Line toward right center. In there, a base hit.
This is a great 8-pitch at bat. 8 pitches. He saw a lot of pitches. He fouled a couple off, but he stayed within himself, and finally, when he got a pitch he could handle, he didn't miss it. Got the base hit.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage on MLB Network. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Now Cain lashes out at one here, but this is going to find the seats in left. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled softly out toward right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to third. The second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Up next for the Royals.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter, and he got the call.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
The left fielder,
into the box now, Alex Gordon. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. They get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard.
Leading off with a twin.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a routine fly ball headed out toward Gordon in left. And he's got it for out number 1.
Up next for Minnesota.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses, 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1. Striding in once again, Salvador Perez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
13, Salvador Perez.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Mike Moustakas.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Moustakas. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Santana racing back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Mauer on the move. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Twins, second baseman Ryan Dozier.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Another 0-2 home. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Miguel Sano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Hosmer is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Striding in, Ben Paulson. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Here's the 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off.
Ouch, that one hit him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Ready now, Max Kepler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hamill sets. First pitch on the way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gordon is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota, 4-0. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Center fielder number
In now
6.
is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Royals.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And it appears a change is on its way, as that'll do it for Irvin Santana. Trevor May is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. First offering on its way. Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Joe Mauer settles in to start the inning.
Joe Mauer.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Jason
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
The 1-0 delivery. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Merrifield will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Danny Santana. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Too high, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Right side. Hosmer has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're on the. Jorge Soler will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to third. Sano moving to his right. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Royals, left fielder Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This is in the air to right. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice
batting.
job of staying back
Catcher.
on it, and he's able to
Salvador
tattoo it
Perez.
for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Runner at second here with one man out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Mike Moustakas will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. In his career against this pitcher, 5 for 10. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Pulled toward right center field. Santana on the move, and the inning is over. One left for Kansas City, but they're in front 4-0. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Eddie Rosario is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Two and 0. Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the seventh. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Presley is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Leading off for Kansas City.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Rosario moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
With Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a big inning.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Fielder number 6.
Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a dive, but he's back in there. And this is low, ball 1. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. And yet another throw over. Being especially careful here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Got him to chase one up in the zone there as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side. And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Paulo Orlando. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A wave and a miss.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana moves over, and that retires the side. Royals leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Ben Paulson. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
Ben Paulson.
And that's in there for strike 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting. Right
Max
fielder.
Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Kepler.
0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. tough slider down low for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So here's Joe Mauer. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hosmer.
He's set. Here it comes. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Jorge Soler is on deck. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, it's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
In is Jorge Soler as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Alex Gordon is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
1-0 pitch on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. High pop up. Sano is there for it. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Salvador Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Bouncer down the line.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
The 0-2 delivery. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Santana waits on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the throw in gets away from him.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
This is in the air out to right field. Kepler's on his horse, and that's the 3rd out. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. Not too many more shots left. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And that's going to be all for Jason Hammond. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Brian Flynn will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Jorge Polanco will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Going after it is Gordon. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for strike 2.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And another foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Michael Tonkin enters the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in once again, Alcides Escobar. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Hit hard on the ground at first. Mauer's there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 15,
with Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a high pop-up. Polanco is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Looped out toward third. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
Orlando.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. So take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Hits this one hard the other way. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Eddie Rosario.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Moustakas in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 2.
Now batting, Brian Dozier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Down and in. Not hard to lay off that one. And it's 3-0. Miguel Sano waits on deck. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Orlando's on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it. But, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking.
And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
Five 5-0 the final score today. Jason Hamill earns his first win of the season as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, no runs, just 1 hit. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jason Hamill. His record is now 1-0. A loss goes to Irvin Santana. He falls